Good morning, fellow INTERPEEPS. I am Scarab, you're watching Scarabic Enterprises. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. And today I'm going to walk you through what I've had to do to set up my VR headset. I took a video and I'm going to cut it down in editing and then I'm going to say something afterwards. Anyway, enjoy the footage and I'll see you after this quick, brief, roughly edited. Phone is not even on silent. Professionalism. And I'll tell you exactly why I have a screen as my light at the moment. And we'll do that after the montage. Enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy it. It hurt me.
Good morning, fellow INTERPEEPS. I haven't recorded a VR game for over 10 months as of this date. It is currently the 26th of the 6th, 2022, and for Americans, it's the 6th of the 26th, 2022. Just fix your fucking date systems. It should be day, month, year, okay? God. Anyway, it's been 10 months. By the time this video is released, it's probably going to be about a year. Well, 10 to 12 months-ish. I don't know. It's been a long time since the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners video came out. And I'm about to show you guys just a little bit of behind the scenes as to what the fuck I have to do when I set up my VR. First of all, as you can see, it's very messy. But before that, notice the fact that there's no fucking chairs in here. There's no heater, there's no fan, there's nothing. Okay? Except for this. I've got a little footrest that I put the little VR controllers on. And that helps me figure things out. That's the only thing that I allow in here outside of the desk that is covered in chocolate, Coca-Cola, toilet paper, and drugs. They're prescription drugs, it's okay. And yes, I do have a prescription. I do have a prescription for them. Alright, anyway, I'm about to show you my process. I've had a really bad back, as you guys know. I've had a slipped disc or a bulging disc multiple times. It's medication, right? Anyway, this is what I have to do. So enjoy this little montage of hell that I have to go through just so that I can show you guys Half-Life Alyx. This isn't even going to be a part of the Half-Life Alyx video. This is just a side note. So then people know that I have to do this with a bad back. I'm feeling good today, so that's good. Alright, first and foremost, I'm an asthmatic. What? That was a reliever. Now I've got bigger lung capacity. Now I need the preventative. I'm about to do physical exercise. I need to do something. And to top it off, don't worry about water. Just have some Coca-Cola. It's all good. I was going to scull that for comedic effect, then I realized I'm trying to lose weight. Not very effectively, but still. Okay, come in. So, I've got mess, right? It's all just mess. In here, we've got a couple of interesting things. Still covered in dust, which is fantastic. It's okay, this is clean. I only just put it in, and it's covered in alcohol, because it needs to be. Am I still on screen? Oh, good, that's great. I don't know if anyone can tell. Amanda's nodding. You can nod with the camera, too.
Sort of did.
Just jiggle it a bit. Alright, so this is the Oculus. I have an Oculus Rift. I understand that is primitive technology at this point, but I have this, and that controls volume and stuff, which is very handy, and I always have that in my pocket just in case I come across something incredibly loud. And I mean, I did 12 years as a professional musician playing live performing, and that was very loud in a punk rock band, so I'm kind of deaf. That's why I want so loud. Anyway, I just wiped down the headset. Oh god, I mean, this is a primitive piece of technology. I don't know if I should smack it the way that I do, but this piece of technology is Oculus Rift. And I've wiped it down with some alcohol wipes and stuff, because it's been a long time since I've actually picked this thing up, as I told you guys at the start of this video! Alright, so, I have to put this on, but I don't have to put it on yet, because I haven't loaded the game. So what we have to do in order for this to work is, first and foremost, mess! Put the thing in pocket. Make sure the controllers have batteries in it. I already did that. Make sure that this is out and plugged into the computer, which it is. And I'm going to close this mess. And then delve into insanity. Because now I have to do something really fucking annoying, and I don't remember how or why or who or when, but it needs to happen. So we've got something here, we've got something here, and then we got something next to Squirtle. And that is the little sensors that these things have. Ah, shit, I'm gonna need that again, aren't I? Alright, cool. I'm just reaching into the bin to do things, by the way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That is so dusty! Okay, look, it's been a long time. And I'm going to have to manually position these. A lot. The whole getting this to work is a nightmare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off all of these of all dust and shit, because apparently they're very sensitive, and if you don't clean them, they won't register you. Also, I try to avoid having smears all over the place, because that will also not register you. And when you're playing VR in a game that is as good as Half-Life Alyx, you want it to actually be able to register your movements, funnily enough. I mean, it's like playing a video game without a controller. I mean, I know that people are going to argue the mouse and keyboard thing, but I'm just saying, if you pick up a fucking Super Nintendo and you don't have a controller, how the fuck are you going to play the game? I don't know. But these need to be cleaned. And the reason why I haven't released a VR video for a while is because my back is completely fucked, completely shot, completely broken. But I'm feeling better at the moment. So I'm doing this now. And the reason I haven't done it recently is because I literally was not able to do the preparation, nor was I able to do the actual playing of the game. I couldn't stand up for long periods of time, and that was a problem. And I'm only going to record maybe an hour at a time now, just because I'm still getting healthy. I'm not the healthiest person in the world. Despite the weights down there, they're not very heavy. They're only like, what, fucking 4 kilograms? Hey, I got it right. They're 4 kilograms. So that's 8 kilograms of muscle mass that I am ashamed to say that that's the only thing I can do. Alright, so we've done that. Now we have to figure out what I'm going to look like on camera. Where the fuck am I going to stand? So roughly, I'm thinking I'm going to be like here. And that being said, I'm also going to need a little bit of light. So I'm going to turn that on. Is it overblowing me?
Oh, no, it's just like a bright white square.
There's a bright white square behind me. Now, I look at my little laptop there, and I can see that I'm here. So if I'm playing the game, I want to be in the center of the screen, which means I need to be able to at least take a step back, a step forward, and a step to either side. Only just so then in the game, let's say I've got the VR headset on and I'm playing the game, I need to be able to know that that is kind of out of reach. I need to be able to have my movements in this area. So then it works. Which means that this needs to be looking at me. Like that. Then that needs to be looking at me, that needs to be looking at me. So this is where I want to be. And I'm going to mark that with a packet of pills. There we go. Anti-inflammatories for the win. So I'm going to put a packet of pills there, and that means that that's where I want to be. That's where I'm comfortable on the camera. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move it to here, and then I'm looking at myself in the face cam. I don't know if you can see that from where you guys are. But in the face cam, I can see myself. There we go. We've got full range of movement. You guys can see me be a fucking idiot on TV screen thing. And then we've got to organize this and the video game and everything else. But before I do that, I do this. Now I'm just going to do the actual setup. So we go video capture device. We right click that. We go into properties. We go to configure video. Now I've got my microphone and my webcam already plugged in. And because it's stupid, it likes to automatically click autofocus, which it didn't do today, but it always ends up running cold. So I have to up the white balance to make it a little bit warmer, but I always put it 1 towards the gold, because for some reason, webcams, or cameras in general, don't capture light properly. So the lights that I have on the background don't work. Like, it just doesn't register to the camera properly. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I hate it. Anyway, I need to take this thing right back out of the bin. The bin was changed recently, shut up. Anyway, I need to take this out of the bin, and I need to clean the lens of my webcam because I realized I haven't done that in 7 years. I haven't been on YouTube for that long, that was a blatant lie. I usually clean it, but not with alcohol solution. Looks pretty fucking clear, actually. Damn! That alcohol solution cooks!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've ruined the camera angle now. Cool. So I'm going to be where this pill packet is. Yep, alright, I don't want to cut off my head, so I'm going to put that a little bit higher, and that way people won't be able to see my fat gut. Because I'm self-conscious. Anyway, yep, cool, that works. Ha! Now let's get to the fun part where I have to wash my hands 17 times while I do this. You don't have to follow me while I do this. Oh yeah, check out the hallway though. This is where all my stuff goes when I'm about to record VR. I'm sure the dog loves it. Does he love it? You know, I just love how these little inserts just don't have enough stick in them, and then they just go all over the place, which is fantastic. Just love that. Okay, I'm gonna make my computer switch to this. So it needs to be headphones, Oculus virtual audio device. Now, once I've done that, I need to do this and put this stupid thing on my head, which I haven't done for a very long time. I wonder if my head's gotten bigger or smaller. I don't know. I don't think that's how human bodies work. I mean, they do when you're a kid, right? Your head gets bigger when you're a kid, right?
Sort of only when you're a baby.
Yeah.
It sort of maxes out pretty early.
Yeah. Alright. This is on my head.
Yep.
There's a problem. I don't see anything. So, we come across the first problem. The Oculus doesn't fucking work. There is a light on, so it's definitely plugged into the computer. Okay, so I'm going to undo this. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. Just unplug? Why do you not unplug? There we go. Alright, now it's unplugged. Now we plug it back in. The visor back on. And now, I'm going to try to normally this works. It is not. Which means that I need to do something with the Oculus. HDMI should be... Oh fuck, I haven't connected the HDMI because my secondary monitor is plugged in. That's why everything is so complicated. I forgot about that step. So, we get to do something fun! I'm pretty sure it's just a dangly part. Yeah, I found it. Just a dangly part at the back of the PC, and that try not to knock your PC over when you do it. Was that the main screen or the side screen?
Side.
Good. Because if that was the main screen, I fucked everything up. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Alright. So there is a reason the Oculus wasn't working before, and the reason for that is it wasn't plugged into the PC via HDMI. That's why I couldn't see anything. So as much as it was turned on and ready to go, it was not turned on or ready to go. Alright, now it's detected it. Good. You're meant to have 3 of those. See, on the screen right here it says HDMI, USB 3, 2, and 2. One of these is not plugged in. And I bet you that it's this. Yeah. I bet you it's this one. So, that goes in here. You see that shit? 4 ticks. That's what you want. You want 4 ticks. I need to wash my hands again. No, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Scarab, why are you washing your hands so much? Because I am allergic to dust mites and I don't want my hands to be the size of balloons when I record. Alright, so I need to click on next. Sensor communication test. Okay, what do I do? Make sure that your sensors are ready to support tracking. Yes, they are. Next. Yeah, I've done that. Sure. Oh, that's my height. Yep. Clear your space, done. Stand up and place your sensors, done. Set up sensor tracking. Alright, initiate sensor. Looking for touch controller. Cool. Alright, now this is annoying. Great. Controller is visible. Now squeeze and hold the trigger. Keep squeezing the trigger. Release the trigger. Point the touch controller at this diagram. Alright, adjust sensor position. Where am I? Yep, I'm where I want to be. So that needs to move in a little bit like that. Maybe I'll even put it over the edge. Have it looking at me. Alright, that should work. Sometimes this doesn't work at all. Just saying. Why is that one not registering? I mean, it is, but it's not. Yeah, that's weird. It's meant to have more than that. I'm just going to close it and I'm going to reopen it. It's not showing me this one. Is it even plugged in? Oh, God. It's not plugged in. God damn it. That's showing my butt.
Too late.
No. My back is hurting. What's the time on the video so far?
29 minutes.
5 ticks. Much better. You're the USB 3. You should be fine. Everything else should be fine. Never is. Oh my god! Please! Capture that screen! Tracking successful! You see that shit? That's awesome! Now what? Yep. Alright, so now I need to set up my play area. Alright, so this is my play area. It's very small. Let's see if I can expand it out, but you can't see beyond there. Which is unfortunate. I mean, that's a bit more larger play area. I mean, sure. I don't want to go too big. Like that's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know? I'd be able to get into a fight with this in my boxing game that I never played on the channel. Because it's way too fucking exhausting to play it. Alright, so the very center of the screen, I will be here. So that is, holy shit, I did good. I actually got it where I wanted it. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and then we go continue. So I have to do this every time I set it up. That's my play area. Can you see that with the red lines on the screen?
There's no red lines.
Oh. Oh, I can see the red lines. I don't need any of this. I need to get back onto the thing. Alright, that's fine. Alright, how do we get out of this? Then I have to do all the complicated stuff. 1 sec. Awesome. Now, when I do this, you should be able to see... Yep. There we go. And that works. See that? I figured it out. But there's no sound happening, so what I need to do now is I go desktop audio, go to properties, then go from my headphone speakers onto Oculus virtual audio device. That has sound. Why do you not? Oh, it's got so much sound. Properties. Desktop audio. Make it Rift audio. There we go. Alright, we have sound. Alright, I think we're in the game now. So give me a second. All I have to do is press the trigger to start. And now I'm ready to go. All I have to do is go like this. Go away. I did not press the trigger. Shut up. Go away. You don't know what that is? Go away. Go over here. Go to that setting. Make sure I am centered in frame so then you guys can see me. Crack my back because it takes a long time to fucking set this up. How long have we been recording?
52 minutes and 52 seconds.
Alright, 52 minutes and 52 seconds is about the time I want to fucking record the game. That's how long it took me to set this up. Alright, so, now that that's working, I can do this. And press record for both of this. And we should be fine. Okay, that's recording. That's recording. And now, hypothetically, theoretically, I should be able to play the game. And now, you guys can watch Half-Life Alyx. Yay! Oh, my back's still not good. Oh, it just fell off. It just fell off.
Now I can press stop.
You can stop.
Okay, so you guys had seen what had been, you know, the process of me setting up VR. I was going to play some Half-Life Alyx, and I did actually play some Half-Life Alyx. I didn't realize that it was going to take so long for me to set up the VR headset, although it's been a long time since I did it, so it took some time just to organize. I knew where everything was. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but we got there in the end. And that was great. But after doing that, I had already felt pretty bad. Like, my feet were hurting, my back was hurting. It wasn't too bad, and I was like, I can push past this, this is fine. But as everyone knows, I've had problems with my back for years now. It's been, ever since the birth of the channel and before the birth of the channel. But since the bulging discs have been happening, it's been getting pretty bad, and I've been stuck in a loop. So let me say this: it took about 50-ish minutes for me to record getting ready, and I know a lot of that was me talking to the screen as well, and just letting you guys know that this is my process, and look at all of that. Don't forget, I moved everything out of the lounge room before I started recording. So I moved everything out of the studio into the hallway before I started recording. I'm a little bit loopy because I'm on meds, because I'm in pain. I recorded one episode of Half-Life. It took about an hour and a half of recording. And after that hour and a half, I went, oh, my back's feeling a bit fucked. And I should have stopped there. But I didn't, because I wanted to record more. I was feeling more physically fit that day. And it was a really good game, and I wanted to see more out of it. You can't blame someone for their curiosity. I should just know better. See, I'm stuck in a loop. I'll explain that in a minute. So I recorded a second video. I took a little bit of a rest. I sat down, I rested my feet, and I put on an extra layer of socks and some shoes. And you guys will see in the future that at the start of that video, I literally kick my foot up to the camera so then you guys can see that I'm wearing shoes. And that movement alone hurt like hell. and I put on a pretty brave face during the recording. I did mention that it hurt, but that was like what's the expression? Hitting the nail on the head, or hammering in the nail in the coffin. But it wasn't the worst part. The worst part was there's squatting sections. The game doesn't actually have a lot of like a proper crouch mechanic. It doesn't just drop you down. And I don't know if there's a way to play the game sitting down. If there is, I'm gonna find out, and I might continue the playthrough sitting down just for health reasons. But yeah, I hurt myself playing it on the second episode, especially. During the second episode, especially, I was not good at all. I had a really good time playing, but I think my commentary died off a little bit because I was concentrating on the pain and just reacting to things and trying not to allow myself to get jump scared too bad, because there's horror elements in the game. Surprise. But just the leaning and the bending over and everything, yeah, it came back to the loop. And if you guys are wondering what the fuck I'm talking about and you're still here interested in my health and what's going on in my life, I thank you. But so what's going on is I'm stuck in a loop. The loop is I'm hurt. I go to the doctor. The doctors give me medicine. I take the medicine. I get through the pain. I continue doing my stretches that the physio taught me to do. I do the best I can to exercise, to eat right, and to make sure that I have enough protein for muscle development as well as muscle recovery. I work toward every single day. I do all of these things just to stay on top of my my physical health. And then I'll feel great, and I'll feel great for like up to a week-ish. And then I start doing like a little bit more exercises, my push-ups, if I can, my weights, and very carefully using small amounts of reps in order to build myself up to a point where it's a bit more comfortable. But because I've been so stuck in this loop of being hurt, needing medication, and then recovery, then feeling okay, then being hurt, needing medicine, going through recovery, then feeling fine, being hurt, taking medicine, going through recovery, being fine. It just keeps happening. And at the time of recording this, literally the day afterward, I'll just say this. Last night was excruciating. I struggled to sleep. I had a pillow between my legs to keep my spine straight. Is what's best for you when you're in a position that I was in. I woke up feeling alright until I bent forward. And if you're wondering why I've got this light on as my light, is because I am too scared to bend over to turn on my studio lights. There's not a lot that I can do at the moment, physically, and I'm gonna be honest and tell you guys exactly how that feels, because I've been stuck in this loop for a long time, and it's really pissing me off. I understand that a lot of why this is happening to me is because of how I've treated my body in the past. And I mean, I did 12 years as a punk rock musician doing all types of stupid physical movement. And then growing up, I used to flip into trees, like just literally do half a flip, smash my back into a tree, and then fall headfirst into the ground just to entertain my friends because I thought that was funny. I didn't care about the pain. I didn't care about the repercussions. I just thought it was funny. And I've done a lot of stupid things, a lot of stupid body movements. I'm a very outgoing person when it comes to my personality, I guess. I'm very physical. I move around a lot. I guess you guys have noticed in previous videos and stuff. I'm very energetic, and I like to express myself physically. And just years of, I guess, that form of personality and that form of energy and not really caring about my future. Hopefully, if anyone's watching this video who is part of my younger audience, I just hope that you guys understand that I'm only 31 and I feel horrible. So look after your body and make sure that you don't do anything too stupid. If you're going to lift anything heavy, bend your knees, lift with your knees, don't use your back. Keep your back straight, you know. Not that I ever did that. I never did that incorrectly. But I do have a 6th lumbar vertebrae, so it's a little bit of extra pressure in my lower lumbar, which is unfortunate. Most people are born with 5. I've got the 6th, which means that I have an extra long back. Extra long back equals more pressure buildup, which is a problem. Anyway, I hate being medicated. I don't like it. Luckily enough, I've never established an addiction to any of the meds, despite the fact that I have to frequently fucking take it. I don't know, I can go cold turkey and I'm perfectly fine. I've not once ever suffered withdrawal symptoms, which is my doctor's impressed by, and I'm like, well, I take them as prescribed. But I think I'm just lucky to not have a addicted personality, because the drugs that they're putting me on, like endone, diazepam, and all the other hardcore drugs that are out there that are behind a heavy fucking legal wall, or whatever you want to call it. Like, chemists will take your identification when you get these medicines, because they're like, is this for you? Do you take it as prescribed? Yeah, I do. And they know that. There's also the frequency of which I when I need it and everything. But I try to space it out as much as I can. I'll take it for a few days, and if the pain is lessening, I'll just stop taking it and grit my teeth through the pain for a few days. And it's just good, because you don't want to take too many meds for possibly damaging your stomach, your liver, your kidneys. You don't want that. So I try to be as responsible as I can. And that's another fucking problem, is I keep being in this loop where I'm always hurt, and I don't want to be in this loop anymore, because I don't want to have to keep taking the meds. They make it so then, I'm not in my right mind. Hey dog, how you doing? You getting comfy? Okay. I'm not in my right mind. I can't record or commentate properly. My brain's a bit frazzled. You guys might have noticed on the channel, I'm not 100%, and that is just an unfortunate side effect of what is happening to me. And I'm trying my very best to do everything that I've been told to do, and to maintain a positive outlook is very hard, but I'm still making progress. I've had a lot of help. I've got a lot of people that support me and that, care about my current condition, and they wish me well, and if there's anything they can do to help, they do. Stina has been wonderful. My editor, Creative Stina, she's been really, really helpful. She hasn't been able to do a lot over the last month-ish, because she's moved house. Just a little side note, congratulations, Stina, on the new place. It looks really cool. You should go check her out on her channel. I'll leave a link in the description. It's, as a matter of fact, the link to her channel is in all of my videos, because she's my editor. But yeah, I think she's gonna give you guys a house tour or something at some point. Something like that. But it looks really cool, and I'm very very happy that she's, you know, bought a house and is doing well. I'm looking forward to seeing her new studio, you know. I've got Mana here, and she's helped drive me to appointments and to look after me, heat up a heat bag, give me a massage, put on some anti-inflammatory cream and all that sort of stuff just to help me get through, has given me some advice and has helped keep me sane during the whole every loop, every cycle. So here begins another cycle of pain, of medication, and I need to tell you how it's affecting me mentally, because as you can probably guess by my tone, it's not too good. It doesn't feel like a thing that should constantly happen, but it is, and my doctor's worried about me and has been saying that she doesn't understand why these flare-ups keep happening, and that we should probably get a scan, and because of the location of where the problem is, that we can't bulk bill the scan. So I'm gonna have to pay out of my own pocket a lot of money to get a scan to make sure that things are in place and things are not getting worse. Which sucks, because money sucks, right? But I mean, for my future health, I need to do it. So that's the next step. But there's so many things I want to do. A lot of those things are physical, and not being able to do it is driving me nuts. Now, I don't want to be all sappy and sad and everything. I just want you guys to know that like I'm doing my best, and I want to dish out as much stuff as I can for YouTube and for Twitch. I haven't been able to consistently stream on Twitch because of these cycles that I'm going through. And I usually stream a lot at the end of the month. And that's sort of where it's been a bit better. And like pretty much the start of every month, I'm just in agony. But right now, it's the end of a month. Kind of fitting, because the start of next month is going to be horrible. Waiting for a doctor's appointment now, which I've got in about an hour. They're going to give me a call. They're going to ask me what's wrong. I wasn't able to get a hold of my doctor, just a doctor there, but they all know me because I went in there and crying in agony, and they had to take me into the nurse's office, inject me with tramadol and anti-nausea fluid. I don't know what it's actually called, that one. I don't know the scientific jargon for that one, but anti-nausea meds. And yeah, they had me there, and then they sent me home with a prescription for endone. And I'm sick of being medicated, and I want to be able to play VR, and I want to be able to take the dog for a walk. I want to be able to do my regular exercise routine without the risk of being put back into a cycle where I can't do anything, and then by not doing anything means I have to start from scratch for my exercises. And then if I do one thing out of place, or even if I don't do anything out of place, there is a chance that I'm going to end up back right where I am now. Now, I did push myself yesterday, and I'll take full responsibility for that. I pushed myself. I did 50 minutes of setting up the VR, an hour and a half of the first episode, and an hour and about 10 minutes of a second episode. I did take a break between the two, but I should have stopped at one. But I didn't. and that's my fault. That's not YouTube's fault. That's not Steam's fault. That's not Half-Life Alyx's fault. That's not Oculus's fault. That is my fault. I take full responsibility for not listening to my body, but I want everyone to understand why I pushed myself. And the reason is I have such a drive and a passion to do better and to better myself, and to, for a lot of my life, I've had to just grip past the pain. And I can't do that anymore. And the fact that I can't do that anymore irritates me and is deteriorating my mental health. And I pushed myself, and it's my own fault. But the reason for that is because I feel like I should do more. I feel like I was physically capable of doing more. But I'm not. If people are wondering why I haven't released my album yet, it's because I've been in this cycle where I feel okay and I might jot down some stuff, might practice some guitar, but I'm in no goddamn shape to be able to record. I've had a couple of very short sessions, which you guys might have noticed, with Death Road to Canada, and there was another one, I can't remember. Oh, the reacting, my reaction video. I came up with 2 very, very short songs just for fun, and I was able to, record and produce and release that, and it was fun. I had a really good time doing it, so I know I'm able to do it, but instead of picking up the VR, I should have just gotten back on the guitar. So from now on, when it comes to VR, I'm going to have to record 1 hour and then leave it. Then wait a few days, record 1 hour, and then leave it. That's the plan going forwards. I'm not quitting on VR. I love playing VR. I just need to know my limits. And if that limit is half an hour, I will record for half an hour. I'm going to do what's best for my body, not what's best for my channel, and not what's best for anything else. I have to do what's best for me, as much as it pains me, because I'm a very ambitious person and I want to get as much done as I possibly can. But this pain is not worth it. It's really not. So, thank you to everyone out there who has supported me through all of this. It means a lot. It really does. I'm going to give a big shout out to SERIALPILLOCK. Your videos have entertained me and Mana so much, and has given me a lot of light during this very stressful period. I just want to say thank you. I'm glad I'm able to consider you a friend, and that you are always in the comments, always talking to me on Twitter, and just being a good friend. You don't have to be there 24/7 in order to be a good friend to me. You don't have to worry about, constantly staying in contact or anything like that, but I appreciate the effort that you put in. I recognize it, and I would gotta say, outside of Creative Stina, who is now my editor, who has, I guess, forfeited her title as Scarabic Enterprises' #1 fan, I think that SERIALPILLOCK takes the cake. So thank you so much. And if anyone is interested in checking out his channel, he's just reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm over the moon about that, because I've been trying to fucking push everyone to subscribe to him. So you guys check out the link in the description, because SERIALPILLOCK is a very, very funny YouTuber and deserves so much more recognition. So I'm going to leave this on a positive note and just say, SERIALPILLOCK, we love you, and just keep on fucking doing what you do, man. You're so good. You're so naturally funny. Just keep bringing out those videos, man. I need a reason to smile. Come on, let's get this done. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Find a video that you like of mine and let people know I exist, because that helps more than you can imagine. Might have to drop that. Fuck. Ow. 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 Ah.